Hello, everyone. Welcome back. This is Nicholas Ellis. This will be part two of our Asperger's awareness into adulthood video. Um, Let me get back on here. I forgot to pause the last video, so this will be uploaded in two segments. So if the first one says part one, it's because I didn't hit the pause button. Part two will be uploaded on YouTube too, under Asperger's awareness. I can't remember what topic we were talking about. Like I was saying, many states, for example, Connecticut, 15,000 people with intellectual disabilities who were eligible in 2013, but there was limited funding. Every state has so much funding set aside for people with disabilities. That's kind of how it goes. It's sad. I think us people with Asperger's in general, we need to raise more awareness about this too. And I think that would probably be the best because it seems like I feel at times like other people don't listen and stuff. I mean, neurotypicals may have some great ideas. Hey, that's cool. You can join the group on Facebook. We can talk about it. If you guys have any ideas, comment below. I mean, what can we do as individuals to help other people with Asperger's out in adulthood? Um, some people with Asperger's, when they're really young, they might be able to get their license when they're 16. Some are more, or some are more talented, and some are talented other in other areas. No, but not every person with Asperger's is alike. Um, Everyone's transition is different. I mean, we could talk about our transition into adult life. We could talk about, I don't know, we can talk just about anything if you want to. But let's focus on this right now. So let's talk a little bit more about my experience. So I worked for 10 years at the same grocery store here in Wisconsin. It was good. The first 8 years I worked in the produce department. I basically started out full time there, about 35, 40 hours a week. The pay was around $7 an hour when I first started there, which wasn't bad in 2007. I mean, that's just how it was. I mean, pay is not everything. If you love your job, hey, that's even better. I love the job. 2015, I got married. I moved on to the grocery department. I was making probably about $9 an hour then, or $8.75 an hour. I worked in the grocery department for a couple of years. That was fun. When you work in the grocery department, you got to make sure you're matching up all the numbers and stuff and getting stuff put out there. They were a very good employer. Some as If you work in retail, your hours will go up and down constantly. So one week you could have 15 hours, the next week you could have 29 hours. I know some companies limit the hours to 29 hours a week due to the Health Care Act or something. I don't know how it works. But if you have any questions, feel free to message me, email me. Um, then for the last couple of years of working there, from 2016 to 2017, I worked in the frozen dairy department. Did it cause sensory overload issues? Not really working in the cold. I mean, I kind of enjoyed working frozen dairy department. Um, that it wasn't much different than produce and grocery. It was one of those things where you got to check dates on everything, just like you do in produce and grocery. Um, for most part, the workers weren't much different. I mean, I think we had 5 or 6 people back there when I was working there. Then I transitioned to another place that I worked in the produce department. I worked there for 3 years, and that was a good experience. And now I'm working into just working at a regular regular department store, a general store. Great company to work for. Um, I work in soft lines men's clothing, so that's a little bit different from what I've been doing. But it's a nice change of pace. It pays really good. I'm not going to go into details on pay, but like I said, most employers I've worked for are very supportive. Most people nowadays know a lot of have knowledge of autism spectrum. I do think there needs to be more awareness, but that's something we can all work on together. It's something we can work on together as Aspies, or just in a group setting on Facebook or whatever you use. Um, Maybe we can have a group chat and talk about this. If you are in my group, um, I do run a few support groups, so it's fun. If anyone has any questions, feel free to ask me. Feel free to message me. Um, I do. I don't. Sometimes I don't respond right away because I happen to work part time. So yeah, I and sometimes I get busy. Like yesterday, I slept for 12 hours because I was tired from working. Naturally, you work more, you're going to be more tired. You're going to sleep better. Hopefully. Um, Also, with like people with Asperger's or autism spectrum, sometimes adults will have sleeping problems like me. There's nights I can't sleep at all because my mind is running a mile a minute. Sometimes it's not even from anxiety. Sometimes it's just I get too much thinking. It's like my mind is an overload, like a computer hard drive that's an overload and working hard. How do you stop that? Well, I would say try to stay off of social media a couple hours before you go to bed. That's easier said than done, though. I mean, I'm not good at it either. Nobody really is. We're all addicted to Facebook and Twitter and whatever you like to use. Maybe use Snapchat. But I mean, try to stay off the internet at night. And actually, the blue light, from what I heard, can affect your sleep too, maybe. I don't know. There has to be more research on that, and I really don't know much about that. We're people with Asperger's. We've kind of got to that point where it seems like a lot of our friends are on social media. And trust me, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with social media. But I mean, it would be nice if we could have local groups where we could meet in person. I mean, that would be really cool. I mean, I like talking to everybody online. It's fun. But I think we should have more localized groups, more just where you can meet people and hang out, and maybe you can find another friend that's got the same special interests as you. Like me, I like nature photography. I'd rather be outside right now doing my nature photography, but I'm washing some clothes right now, so hey, that's fine. Maybe tomorrow. Who knows? Maybe I'll go for a little drive later and take some photos. Might go down by the river and take some pictures of the river. I might. Or take a picture of the sunset. Some of that stuff is will help you stay positive. And I know we're in a global pandemic right now. So anything to keep your mind off of the pandemic is awesome. Just just stay calm. Everything will be good. Try to try to distract yourself. Maybe read a book. Maybe watch TV. If you like video games, play video games. I do like some of the old gaming systems. I rarely play them, but I mean I was never that type of person that got addicted to gaming. And I mean, if you are, that's not a bad thing. It's not a good thing. Um, you may have other hobbies. I mean, adulthood with Asperger's and autism can be fun. I mean, I go. I'm married. I go for nightly drives, or I go and get groceries, or we just hang out. Hey, that's cool too. Um, just try to be aware of your surroundings out in public. Um, People have a tendency to. It seems like us people with Asperger's can be easily manipulated. Meaning, what I mean by manipulated is people will tell you stuff and joke around with you, and you take it literally. Like somebody could say, "Nick, your car's rolling away," which I highly doubt it would be, but who knows? I mean, just kind of beware of your surroundings. Um, People with autism, when they get older, from my experience, I can read people a little bit better than what I did when I was younger. That's a good thing. But you kind of have to learn those skills. But trust me, it was hard. It just doesn't come on like that with a snap of a finger. Um, this is something you need to learn on your own. I mean, if you can tell somebody is a little tense in the face, they may be mad. Uh, Give that person space for a while. Give that person the space and need. If it's one of your friends that has Asperger's and they're having a meltdown, try to help them out. Try to talk to them. That's one of the best things you can do as a friend or as a brother. Well, maybe you got a sibling with autism. Maybe you're a parent with autism. If you're a parent with autism, I have to tell you, you're doing a great job. I know some parents with autism, they do a great job with their kids, and that's good. I, I'm here for you, and if you want anything or want to talk, hey, yeah, life is a struggle enough, but we can we can be here for each other in the support groups that we have. We can talk. I don't know much about parenting, but I do know some people that are parents and they do a great job. Um, that's and we wanna we just wanna try to keep a positive environment. Try to uplift your day. I mean, not every day is a struggle. Some days you feel wore out. Yesterday felt wore out. I worked 4 days in a row. Um, I literally slept for 12 hours, about 10 to 12 hours. And I was just like really tired. And it's like, I wasn't sick or anything, but it's like, I just feel really tired and drowsy today. It's like, and I didn't take any melatonin either. For sometimes I take that to help me sleep. I don't recommend taking that. I'm not going to recommend anybody taking any sleeping medications. That's not my role here. My role is to help you as an individual. Um, Try to cope with things. Try to transition into the work life. Transitioning into adulthood. I mean, I'm almost 35 now, so I got a car, got my license. Hey, it's not that bad. But the first couple of years out of high school can be a struggle. I mean, that's kind of how it is. But I mean, if you got a great support group, you got a great family, usually things go pretty good. But I am going to end this video now. This is Nicholas Ellis signing off. If you like my video, comment below. And if you are a new person watching my videos, if you like it, subscribe to my channel. Thank you. This is Nicholas Ellis signing off.